is there?
Well, yes, there is. There's your leader.
Wird mehr gefordert als von den Millionen der übrigen Volksgenossen. Für sie genügt nicht die bloße Ablegung des Bekenntnisses, ich glaube, sondern der Schwur, ich kämpfe.
Now listen carefully.
Fuck you. This is the real radio show, punk. Cop pulls you over in East Texas and walks up with huge Nazi swastikas on their arms.
Oh, shit, I broke the mask.
He did a little Heil Hitler with me, and I was like, oh, Heil Hitler. Mexico is a giant parasite. Cop pulls you over in East Texas.
I like Mexico.
Man cited for burning Mexican flag. You're not going to give fellow white supremacist a ticket, are you? But I played a Hitler card and got out of it.
Hello, I'm Alex Jones. I'm
Fighting for your freedom. What are you looking at, you son of a bitch? You want some? This is the real radio show, punk. We're here covering the news. We're having fun with it. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Get some, mothers. We're coming. Excuse me. You sons of bitches. Bam! Boy, right in the face. Some studio and some cameras and some lights. We're here covering the news. We're having fun with it. They're closing in. I'm taking the gloves off.
We're under attack, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm taking the gloves off. Boy, right in the face.
They're pointing machine guns and screaming at our children.
Quit. I dare you to come up to me in New York, you little punk.
I'm Alan Combs. I want to welcome broadcaster, filmmaker, provocateur Alex Jones. The 9/11 truthers are still around. You are kind of a, I don't know whether are you a figurehead or you're kind of like.
I started it. I started
The 9/11 truthers are still around.
I started it.
Clear up a little discrepancy here. Apparently the other night, or within the last week, because I've been getting a lot of email about this, and I even received one telephone call. Apparently somebody called the Alex Jones broadcast and asked him why he didn't have me on the air, or asked him something about me. Alex Jones said he had me on the air once before, several years ago, and had to cut me off the air because of the foul language that I used. So on the air tonight, I'm going to tell you, Alex Jones, you are a bold-faced, miserable, stinking little coward liar. Now let me say that again so there's no mistake about it. You can all tell Alex Jones that I said this, and I suspect he's listening because he does. Alex Jones, you are a bold-faced, stinking, rotten little coward liar.
Don't look now, but this motor car is simply full of robots.
You got a word on for me?
I just can't even communicate with you. I don't understand why you're so dumb.
What would you do with the brain if you had
I
one?
don't understand why you're so dumb.
HempUSA.org believes that now is the time to plan for the future, and food will be your greatest asset.
Like a boys' camp, the Grove has a symbol. In this case, a somewhat fierce-looking owl. It also has a patron saint, St. John of Nepomuk, a legitimate 13th century Bohemian canonized for his sense of honor.
So which opponent poses the biggest threat to you in the tournament?
If I get drunk and fall down, hurt myself, I might lose.
I mean, this is bull. Your hair out crazy. We don't want no match.
Alex Jones, you are a bold-faced, stinking, rotten little coward liar. Coward liar.
Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I rebuke this accursed piece of propaganda.
This is total bull. All of it is total propaganda.
I rebuke this accursed piece of propaganda.
St. John of Nepomuk. St. John of Nepomuk.
Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Folks, I can take you to Mexico right now, to anywhere, and show you Mexican troops guarding marijuana fields.
Your war ground. Yeah! Get some, mothers! We're gonna feed on your ass! Yeah!
Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the belly of the beast, crashing to the lies and disinformation. No compromise. One day closer to victory. It's Joe Rogan, baby. Oh, shit, I broke broke the mask. Oh, shit, I broke the mask. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And the cops just drink fluoride water. Oh, they take their kids and just shoot them up with mercury, and the kids become autistic. The cops don't care. I'm going to the tech bar. I don't care if my kid's brain damaged. And they drink whiskey and wreck and kill everybody in Austin. And then when they wreck and kill themselves, the cops then go and SWAT team the bar owners that sold them too much whiskey. It's your fault you sold too much whiskey to a god.
A resource like you, Alex, where we can just tune in, we can get the news so that we don't have to spend the hours and hours every day researching this, sifting through this. We can just listen to your show for hours and hours every day so that we don't have to research. We can just listen to your show.
I rule you.
You got a hard on for me. I'll be here in 20 years. I'll be here in 20 years.
How do you define yourself, Alex?
I put a balance in my checkbook. What is 62% minus out of 14,000? I don't have a calculator in front of me. My computer broke a few days ago. My office had another one sitting repaired.
I end up having 4 drinks, 5 drinks, 6 drinks, 7 drinks, 10 drinks. Yeah! Oh, I'm getting a little hot here. I'm getting a little wild here. I like it. Oh, it's so much fun.
We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch. And so that's really how I define myself. If you use the power on the dark side.
We're under attack, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are trains and military equipment moving into Austin. Cash machines are tailing in Britain and now other European countries. They're finding large amounts of explosives in France. Tanks are being blown to bits. Massive, broad, unguided rocket attacks are being launched from the city indiscriminately right now. Air and artillery bombardments as well.
We're under attack, ladies and gentlemen.
The shelves are empty of water and some gas stations are running out of fuel. Here in Central Texas and in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the shortwave is basically down, ladies and gentlemen. Went off right as I went on the air. I'm not even going to say it's 6 to 7 reactors across the country. I'm not even going to... It's bad and... Well, we're going to die, folks.
Time is getting shorter until Y2K. If you want to be sure your family and loved ones will weather the potential Y2K storm of delays, shortages, or interruptions of services, then now is the time to stock up on emergency supplies and a whole food reserve.
Have you ever thought about what's in your shampoo?
Many of you have been preparing for the worst of times, putting away storable foods and water. While this makes perfect sense, we at Midas Resources urge you to consider the possibility of having to flee for your life. Though the very prospect of this sounds grim, the possibilities are more than remote. Asian countries now having long-range nuclear bombs, a politically unstable Russia, and an increasing presence of NATO here on U.S. soil could spark a ground war in the West.
Welcome back, everybody. We've been surrounded by an activist, radical, communist group. When we come back, I'll take you into the secret world of restroom gay sex. I think these demonstrators are all into restroom gay sex.
It's all insane. Because you think if you pair it with somebody set off television, you're real smart. And I'm telling you, you're not. I'm somebody who wants freedom. And
Fuck you. I rebuke this accursed piece of propaganda.
Order a copy of this show for your friends and family.
Not yet available in Iowa.
And you will be sitting there watching television, watching the hollow scan on the deck of your living room as your whole family dies and as you prepare to die, and you will remember that I told you and I knew and that I warned you, not because I'm a genius, but because I understand their system and I've studied it. So, guaranteed, I want the police to listen. You are going to die, and your family is going to die. You understand? This elite is going to kill you. It's official. It's declassified. I am going to die. My entire family is going to die. Your family, all of you, almost everyone, 9 out of 10 people listening, you are going to be killed by the government in the next 10 to 15 years.